Good morning. Good morning. It is like 6:44 a.m. I think, yeah. And I had to finish some of these Zodiac readers. I'm trying to get through with all of them by tomorrow, hopefully. But if not, I just wanted to do the ones that I already started because I still need to get to the twin flame soulmate. I wanted to do life purpose, and there was one more, past life. Reading, so I have to cram all these in one shot, and then I wanted to start doing my discussions, which I don't know. Y'all see my little background. This is just me. Um, yeah, I was a little cute little baby girl, but anyway, so I wanted to actually while I'm up, I'm wide awake, and I wanted to actually try to get through some of the readings that I did not get to finish, and we're gonna start with Gemini and work our way all the way through to the rest of the zodiacs until I can't do no more. And then hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to do all the other readings. So I'm actually going to go ahead and start pulling some cards. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Do not make a story fit that does not fit your life. The reason why I say this because we'll be looking for something out of a reading that is not meant for us. It could be meant for somebody else. So let's see, Gemini. What is going on with Gemini? What messages for January 2020 do Spirit have for Gemini? Again, if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and share. You can also go onto Facebook. I started my group, Queen's Readings, and then I also have a bigger group where I'm going to be adding other readers into, and it's called Queen's Spiritual Insight. So let's see. Gemini. You will also be able to find these readings on Facebook, on YouTube. I'm also on Instagram as Queen Z Readings. All right, Gemini. What is going on with Gemini? Can I get 4 cards for Gemini? Mm, I like this a little. Let's see what's going on. One more, Gemini. Yep. All right. For some Gemini, Spirit is saying it's time to go outside. I don't know. This resolution is so bad. It's Spirit said it's time to go outside. This could be two things: go outside of your comfort zone, which that's what I highly recommend. That this is what Spirit is saying, or it can mean start going outside, start walking in nature, start connecting with the earth. It says you have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. I feel like a lot of Geminis have been closed in with a lot of things that they're trying to do in life. What I mean by closing, I mean their way of thinking have been closed. They don't think outside the box. They don't go outside their comfort zone. They're used to a certain routine. Some Geminis is used to a certain routine that they try to stay on. But Spirit says sometimes them routines is what you need to pay attention to in order for you to move in a different way, or in a different direction. So you got infinite supply. Some Geminis are very afraid that if they follow their true path and they stop doing the routines that they used to that always got them in a lot of stuff, Spirit said that you are now at the point where you need to realize that it's time for you to change your ways, because this is why every time you will go through different people or different things and things wasn't going the way that was supposed to, it was for you to pay attention to the energy that you putting out and the energy that you letting in your circle. Infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of tomorrow, all of your tomorrow. I feel like some Geminis want more, but because they pushing for more and they not accepting what they got in front of them and they not appreciating what they do have, they feel like they need more. Like I keep hearing like, oh, I need more of this, I need more of that, or I need more of this. Sometimes seriously, I gotta feed you like a baby bottle. I'm gonna start you off with 2 ounces because you're being born again. I have to fill your belly enough to full you, not to overindulge you. Then Spirit said the ounces is gonna get bigger until you have a full complete bottle, an 8 ounce bottle that's gonna nourish you, and that's because you are now growing as a person inside and out. Do you got past life? A lot of you are connected still to your past life cycles. And the reason why these cycles keep repeating itself because it's for you to identify if you do or if you don't believe in reincarnation or whatever, and coming back to finish off your karma. Karma can be good or bad. Spirit said you got to pay attention to these cycles because this is me giving you your past life traumas, past life karma, your current life karma, and your current life traumas is all connected. There's something you have to heal within yourself. It has nothing to do with people, places, or things or the outside interferences. But I feel like you still keep numbing yourself or you keep wondering why you're going through so much, or some of you may be going through depression or confusion. You know why? Because you're living a life that is not yours. Spirit said it's time for you to connect to who you genuinely are. It says this situation involves your past life memories. You have a past life that you went through the same traumas, some of them. Some things that you feel like you can't heal from, start paying attention to them closely. Then you got the arts. Express yourself through creative activities. The arts can be writing, drawing, singing, rapping, dancing, color, theater. It's 1,001 things you can do in the arts. Okay, visual arts, pottery, the list go on. Instruments, it's all a part of art, and that's art is basically a form of creativity in order to express who you are and genuinely what your situation is. This is why I get so angry at people when it comes down to music, because music is an original form of art. When spirit give us the ability to bring something together to sound magical, it's not for you to use it to tell lies. That's what the negative energy want. The positive energy wants you to tell your truth. Speak your truth through music. Speak your truth through the art. Speak your truth through dancing, opera. You know how you go to an opera singer and they sing it, but somehow you will find a tear dropping from you when the way the opera like probably go like a lower key in the way she's expressing herself. That's because that spirit way of giving you a story without many words. Words is not always necessary in society, and this is where a lot of people fail to realize, Gemini. So spirit saying you don't always got, it's called unspoken words. Start doing unspoken words. That means internally you know what the words mean, but the art is speaking for you. Let's see. Let's get a confirmation for you, Gemini. Again, if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and share. And follow me on Instagram, Facebook. It's Queensy's Reading. And I also, like I said earlier, I have a Queensy's Spiritual Insight where I am actually trying to get some other readers that I do know that I'm gonna actually have them read for me first, and I want to see what how good it is. You get what I'm saying? Before I do anything, I am interviewing readers. I'm not just gonna put readers in my groups that is not using white light, that I don't feel the energy myself, that is positive. A reader should be able to read immediately. You get what I'm saying? But let's get back to this reading, Gemini. Let's see what is going on with Gemini. There's some things you really are holding back from. And that's what's making you depressed. Because you want to express it, but you don't know how to. Why does go outside here for Gemini? Whoa, one too many. Let's see. I'm going to take these three though. Go outside. I still feel like this is going outside the box, your way of thinking, your comfort zone. And the only reason why I say it says nurture. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. So for some Geminis, I do feel like spirit is actually if you are a parent, the more and more you comfort that child is the more and more you connect to yourself, because I don't know how many people feel this, but I do feel like when I had my son became like my all my kids became more and more of me, pulling away the old me and bringing in the new me. So this could be what this is saying to you as well. The more and more you nurture that child, the more and more you focus on that child or that inner child in yourself. Like I still feel like it's some of you, it's the inner child. Only reason why I'm gonna get back to that, but I'm gonna explain why I said it's the a child that you're nurturing. The more and more you focus on your child and what's good for your child, it becomes what's good for you. You know why? Because you're thinking of you and your child as a whole, because you know your child is still connected to you. Everything that we do as parents nowadays, it affects our children in the future. That's where they say we got to be the ones to break the curse, the cycles. You know why? Because our children cannot be born into these cycles, because the world that they're going to be living in is a little bit more different, as you can see, than what we was brought up in, or what a lot of us went through as children. So I do feel like for some Gemini, spirit is saying you have to nurture that child, because when you focus on your child, you will know exactly what you need to do and in your path, because now you're not just responsible for yourself, but you're responsible for another life, and you're responsible for the future. That's where a lot of us fell at. When we become parents, we are the responsible ones for seeing our children be better people in life, seeing our children be more prosperous than we are, seeing our children come out of the poverty that we put ourselves in, or our parents left us in and we didn't know how to get out of. So you got to be the one to remove all that from around that child. But also, if you are a Gemini that has no children, or even if you are a Gemini that got children, but spirit is saying you need to focus on your inner child. You need to focus on what bothered you as a child, and see if it's still here. If it's still here, spirit says it's time to remove that burden off of your chest. It's time for you to speak your truth. It's time for you to be honest with yourself. It's time for you to be honest with people. And don't do it in a negative way. Do it in a positive way, because then the more and more you show that you are bigger than what the problem was, whatever it was, spirit said, I'm going to uplift it off your back, and you're not going to feel of it. You're not going to think of it, and you're not going to see it no more. But you have to be the one to face it. It's called inner work. You have to do your shadow work. Everybody has to do shadow work. You got to face the grim part of you, who you are, so that way you can eliminate it. You'll know what to fix about yourself, spirit said. And I forgot this card was in my hand, but it says, you know what to do. Your soul tells you what to do. Your soul tells you what to do, Gemini. It says, trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. If you're going against yourself because you're trying to fit in, or you're trying to make a life like everybody else, spirit says it's time to cut that off. You can't do that. That's not you healing the past. That's not you healing what's hurting you deep inside. That's you just blind masking it, covering it up, and trying to wipe the slate clean and throwing some mascara and some foundation on, and you it's some concealer to block the blemishes and block the scars. You can't keep blocking the scars, because when you wash that all away with your emotions, the water, guess what? It still reveals itself over time. You got to permanently heal that scar. You got to get it permanently removed. Not saying it's not never going to resurface, but it might be a memory that you can laugh at in the future. But that's what spirit said. I need you to get to that point where it no longer hurts you. If it keep hurting you, it's for you to clean up on your own. Spirit said, I already gave you the tools. I keep resurfacing it in your life, and I keep allowing people to put it in your face. And that's because you're not facing it. So until you get the key point of coming outside of that comfort zone, Gemini, Spirit said, I'm going to keep on giving it to you. It's a relationship harmony. It says, we angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. So I feel like relationship does not mean your spouse all the time. It can be your children. Like I said, it could be your relationship with yourself. It could be the relationship with spirit. It could be the relationship with your parents. It could be relationship with people, your friends. It's the relations between people that you gotta heal. It's something bothering you about the relations with people, and I feel like this is a childhood wound. It's been like that since you was a kid. You hold and harbor so much in that you don't know how to express. Spirit said, I need you to try to start opening up and expressing it, because if you don't, then what are you giving me? You're not removing the blockages that I'm already trying to remove from you. You keep praying and asking me to remove certain things, and you just still stay inside the box. Are you afraid to step out? Try taking that pinky toe, that big toe, and all them little toes, and then take your best foot forward, spirit saying. And then I'll catch you. I'm actually going to pull you out of it. I hear spirit saying, once you show me, you take that leap first, and you show me that foot out that door, I'm going to yank you out that door. And you will never have to look back, because now I'm going to put a permanent seal on it. I'm going to put some metal, some wood. I'm going to make sure it's blocked off. I might even disintegrate that situation, because it's so bothersome to you. And I don't want you to keep living through that. I want you to look at it and learn from it. But until you show me you learn from it, I'm going to keep putting you there. I'm gonna keep letting you stay in there because you're self-sabotaging and you're staying in that hurt. So let's see. Why does infinite supply here? Angels, why is infinite supply here for Gemini? Infinite supply. Hmm. All right, so you got infinite supply, right? And Spirit said you are supply for today and all of your tomorrow. Now, you got brilliant idea. It says, yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your ideas to fruition. There's something that you're holding in that was already given to you. Spirit said, I gave you the answer. You know the idea. You know it's already brilliant. It don't keep coming to you for no reason. It keep coming to you because I'm going to keep giving you the roadmap. But somehow you keep taking the detour. You keep getting lost in life. But I need you to come up out of that cycle. And the time is now. Karma has to be served. It's just due. And it's only right because it's right by you. But if you know the idea and you already know what you need to do, Spirit already say you know what you need to do. Start doing it. You got to take back your power. All right, before I even read what this card means, I'm going to say this. Take back your power usually is. Everybody thinking like, oh, I got to stop giving people this and stop doing that. Yes, you do. You do. You gotta stop giving into the negativity. That's what's draining you. That's what's making you feel depressed. That's what's making you feel weak. Because you're not aligned with your life. You're not aligned with your life purpose. You're not aligned and you're not being real with yourself. You know what you need to do. You gotta cut certain. I feel like Spirit saying this: cut some people, places, and things off because it's making you depressed. That's why you sleeping in late. That's why you can't eat certain things. That's why you crying at night. That's why when you by yourself, you get frustrated. That's why when you certain things that's bothering you is because you want to do more, but are you really gonna do? Are you gonna appreciate what's in front of you first? The things that make you happy, the things that don't make you depressed. Sometimes you think you're depressed, but Spirit say when your anxiety start to kick in, that's your fear. That's because you know it's something good or on the other side that you need to pull from, but you scared because you feel like it ain't gonna be a hand on the other side to help you. Spirit said I already gave you the help that you needed, and you ignored it. You keep ignoring it. So this is the last time I'm gonna do it for you. And if I do it for you this time and you fail again, Spirit said I try to give you your power back. I try to plug that cord back into you and energize you from the ones that drained it from you, that removed that lifeline, that took that power cord out the wall, even though they knew you had one bar left and they knew you needed to be recharged. They took it from you and they used it. You got to take that back. It says, use your God given power and intuition to manifest blessings into your life. You know what you need to do. You already been given the intuition. You know what spirit is telling you. You know what your soul is telling you, but you still keep ignoring it. I gave you too many chances that you prayed for and you asked for, but you keep doing it. This is the last time. I want that foot out. The spirit says it's time to take the foot out. And take your hand and just lift it. Even if you put the pinky finger out, I'm gonna pull your behind out this time. And I want you to stay out. Don't look back. Don't look back. Why is past life here for Gemini? Beloved one. There's a relationship you're dealing with that is a soul connection or something very, 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 very soul tied. This is why it's a past life. This is some karma you need to fix. But I feel like you need to fix your inner child first. You need to fix your inner child. You need to fix things. So it says, beloved one, I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. Like I said, you're dealing with a soulmate. A lot of people is dealing with their soulmates right now, and they need to fix it. The person that you're thinking about the most, the one that you keep pushing away, the one that you feel like you're not capable of loving because you're afraid to love yourself, and you feel like you're not a good person. Spirit said that's all bullshit. That's all bullshit. Because I keep giving you this person for a reason. This person in your mind for a reason. You keep thinking about this person and wanting this person for a reason. And I do feel like this is a love relationship type of reading. But Spirit said y'all connected by the arts. Whoever you're connected to by the arts, whoever embraces whoever likes that fire with that creativity, think about that person. That person is your soulmate. Your soulmate don't always be the person that you think they're gonna be or what you're used to. Sometimes your soulmate is way different. My soulmate is way different from me, like completely. But it's a balancing act with us. Okay, so Spirit said, I need you to balance it out. I need you to hash whatever you feel that you're insecure about when it comes down to this person that you're not able to do or feel like you're not capable of doing with this person. Spirit said, knock that out the box. Knock it out the box. Why is the arts here? Life review. Start using this to speak about your life. Start using the arts. It says express yourself through creative activities. Then you got life review. It says take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. Your soul connection is off balance, okay? Spirit says it's time to balance it out. Look back. Who's your soul tie? Who's on your mind? Who's always on your mind? Who makes you feel like you are whole, but yet you was afraid of it? You were scared to come out that box. You were scared to be vulnerable. But Spirit said it was time for you to be vulnerable. I gave you the sight of that person to scare your ass so you could go and review who you are as a person, because this is why you afraid, because this person makes you look internally at what your wrongs is, because you try to right that person wrongs all the time and try to make excuses of why you couldn't be with that person or why you couldn't love that person or why you felt like that person didn't love you. It was never that person, and you know it deep down inside. That's why you're going through depression. It said hello from heaven. Listen, you got guardian angels, of course. Spirit right now is protecting everybody, whether because it's a lot. It's a spiritual battle that I think is hitting the peak right now. And everybody though they looking at the world war, but the war is within the spiritual remnant first. That's why we keep Puerto Rico keep having these earthquakes. I don't know, 222 stuck right there. 22222 stuck. Gemini. So I want you to pay attention. Look up the numbers 2222 because that's something that's stuck and is dealing with the spiritual. Man, listen. Spirit giving me a deeper message for you, but I'm gonna tell you something. Start looking at a lot of things because the war is not in the physical sense no more. And this is why the world that we live in is deteriorating and we watching it crumble in front of us. That's because we're allowing it. Fix your thoughts and you will fix the world. I swear. I don't this is for overall, not just Gemini, but a lot of people need to realize that. And I'm actually gonna do a live today about that because I think it's vital. And I think a lot of people taking it as a joke or they not believing in it. But I feel like this, regardless if people know it or not, I gotta speak about it because it's not spoken about. And the reason why I feel like it's more vital now than anything because spiritually, a lot of people are losing their minds because they're not aligning with spirit want them to do what their soul is telling them to do. But spirit say your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their love and blessings. Some of you may have just lost a loved one, or you have lost a loved one that you was really tight with, that you know made you feel good. That might was part of your soul tribe. Spirit said, I took that person to fight on the other side for you and for humanity. A lot of us are asking why. And I don't know. I got in my little feelings a little bit. Some of us are asking why. Why our relatives died? Why did this person have to leave? Why am I going through this? And it's scaring you. I got tears in my eyes. Ooh, somebody's very emotional. But whoever this person is, your guardian angel, I'm gonna tell you now, is telling you stop weeping over things that has to be. Done with. That's even with this person passing on. You got to get an understanding of why these people pass on, because they have to fight for you to live. If it's not meant for us to keep living in this world right now, it's because we're meant to fight on the other side. This is hell. This is the battle of a lifetime that we going through. Our souls in our physical form, physically, we are living in hell. But our souls are still connected to spirit. Spirit will allow the enemy to have our flesh, but he can't let spirit. Spirit will never give up our souls. Only we give up our own souls. So spirit said, you need to not give up your soul, because you got people fighting for you on the other side. Fight in the physical now. Because how can you win a war and you making they die, you making them feel like they died for no reason? When the biggest reason was to protect you, to give you insight, to give you the knowledge that you can't physically see, but you can feel it. You feeling it because they're giving it to you. Gemini, this is your the month of January zodiac reading. I don't know. This just took a whole turn emotionally for me, but I don't understand. But I feel like this is because a lot of Geminis are going through it. But Spirit said, I need you to connect now. I need you to really take life a little bit more serious. And I need you to pay attention and watch what I say to you and listen to what I say to you. Them dreams is not just dreams. So stop trying to take things to cover it up. Stop trying to do things to cover it up. You're afraid to sit alone. I need you alone right now because I need you to hear what you need to hear. And I'm going intuitively off of this. I'm not no longer going off these cards. You gotta align with your life, Gemini. And I swear the depression will uplift. Have a good one. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and share. If you are looking for any cross watching videos, I will be posting them up. Leo's, Gemini, Cancer, Sag, all these zodiacs is going to be coming out within the next day or two. I'm going to try to work on them mostly today. But again, like, subscribe, and share. Also, find me on Facebook as Queensy's Readings, or join Queensy's Spiritual Insight, because I'll be posting it, and you can follow me on Instagram as Queensy's Readings. If you would like to book a reading, please email me at Queensy's Readings, or you can go onto my like page on Queensy's Readings and book a reading. Have a good one, everybody. And this energy, crazy, crazy.